You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source. You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
Seems like only yesterday, in the castle on the hill, daydreaming into space, while I wondered what was real. Then an angel from above came to tell me to be still, to sit and feel the love, and in time God would reveal. Coming from where I'm from, every day, all day. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Every day, every day, every day, every day. We live, we laugh, we love, we play. Fought for life, no time to play. We ran our race through every maze, the rise, the grind, the price we pay. Yeah, coming from where I'm from, every day, all day. Now we're understanding life and the reasons we are here. So let us stand upright and make it very clear. Oh, oh, yeah. Hey, every day, every day, every day, every day. Once you made it through each day, and you recognize the truth, the strength and confidence is really up to you. Never turning down the chance to be better than before, to succeed in all we do, while God opens every door. Every day, all day. Yeah, coming from where I'm from, every day, all day. We live, we laugh, we love, we pray. Fought for life, no time to play. We ran a race through every maze, the rise, the grind, the price we pay. Yeah, the chase, coming from where I'm from, every day, all day. I hope you feel what I do. The love, yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope you feel what I do. The love, it's the love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Coming from where I'm from. Yeah. Every day, all day. Yes, every day, all day. Every day, all day. The love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody knows like we do, like we do. The love, the love. life, no time to play. We ran our race through every maze, rise and grind, the price we pay. We pay every day, all day. Yes, coming from where I'm from.
There is healing, oh baby, oh baby. I often wonder if you're magic. When you come around, I can't help myself. Those things you do got me addicted, and I don't want no help. Your ways really fresh and lovely. May I have a taste of your sweet love? The more you give, the more I want, baby. I just can't get enough. I only see you wearing nothing, baby. You take me to a very special place. Inside of your love, baby. Inside of you. There is strength in so much more. Inside of your love, baby. I can't wait to love you more. May I open up your garden, sample all your love and sweet. That's the reason we came here, baby, to fulfill each other's needs. The way you ride my love in motion, that magic moment will be found. It will be found. Girl, I'm deep into your music. I love the way you sound. Love the way you sound, girl. Don't be shy, that's just nature, baby. That's the way you love when you feel free. Oh, keep on loving me, I can take it, girl. I can take it. You are my favorite place to be. Oh, inside you, baby. Inside of there is healing, understanding. Inside
It's not asking too much, baby. Baby, baby, our love has such strong emotion, a fire that burns every time we touch. Our chemistry is unlike any other. I know you're mine, you know I'm yours. Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, 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 hold on. Baby, hold on. Baby, hold on. Baby, hold on. Oh, baby. Baby, 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 hold on. Baby, I need you to hold. I need you to hold me. Baby, I need you. Baby, I said, baby, I need you there. A little tight. In the morning, in the noonday, in the night. Hold me tighter. Squeeze me right there. Come on, I need you, baby. Ooh.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Sitting in this place with a smile on my face, knowing you are in my spirit makes my world dance. Where would I be without you? I can't imagine. So glad I took a chance. Mint and lime, oh so sweet. You got my head bopping to a crazy beat. I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart is just no. My whole universe changed the day I met you. You opened up my soul, you freed my heart, yeah. You gave me courage to make a brand new start. It was no accident me meeting you. Now what should I do? Mint and lime, yeah. Oh so sweet. You got my head popping to a crazy beat.
you go. Can't let it go, my heart it says no. Yeah. All I want is your love, baby. All I want is your love. What have you done to me, sugar? You know you set me free. My heart is just no.
funny to admit that you managed to be different from the lane. 'Cause I was turning this one and that one away long before you came. I did everything that I could do to resist the distraction. But this is not a basic attraction. Should I be daydreaming so much? Should it be springtime in the autumn? Sparkling to jump in the curtain. I'm in love together. Should I see roses in the concrete? Everything manifesting so serene. Should I feel flooded swinging in me? I'm in love together. What is it about how we are that opened me up to change? 'Cause I was stuck on stupid and stubborn. Now everything's rearranged. I can't keep pretending that I'm fully in control of my feelings. I give up the fight, baby, I don't care. Keep it there. Should I be daydreaming so much? Should I be? Should it be springtime in the autumn? Sparkling to jump in the curtain. Should I see roses in the country? Everything manifesting so serene. Should I feel flooded swinging in me? I'm in love together. I can't even lie. What we have is beautifully in line just home to me. So let's not deny ourselves the love that we wanted to feel. Should I be daydreaming so much? Should it be springtime in the autumn? Should it be? I'm all in love together. Should I see roses in the country? Everything manifesting everything. Should I feel flowers swinging in me? I'm all in love together.
See, I reminisce those good old days, man. Remember when Soul Train was Soul Train? Don Canese used to come out like he was sleepy. All right, gang. You're right on time. I remember one time I was a kid. I know we all watched Soul Train. I used to watch Soul Train growing up. I remember one time Don came out on stage and looked like he's about to fall down. And put your hands together, gang, for Don Cornelius. He came out there. It's time now, gang, for the Soul Train Scramble Board. You remember that Soul Train Scramble Board? You don't see that no more. I miss those days, man. I miss those days. Great music, because you listen to the radio today, it's not the same. Hip-hop is all over the radio. Hip-hop is everywhere. Sometimes you listen to a song, you don't know all the words until you get to the part you know. You ever had somebody ride with you, they get mad because you're messing up the song? And you got to remind them, look here, this is my car. Your car ain't running, I'm giving you a ride. I'm gonna sing the song the way I know it. I remember when Snoop Dogg first came out with that song, Drop It Like It's Hot. We all know that song, Drop It Like It's Hot. All I know in that song is Drop It Like It's Hot. You know, can't nobody tell you nothing if it's in your car. What the beat, the beat. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. That's all I know. Woman, my number, have a new. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like I even got out the car. Oh yeah, come on. You know, sometimes I think to myself, you ever think about the singers that we had back in the day that had great hit songs, but you didn't know what they were saying? Remember that? Like, I went to see Al Jarreau one time. I know we all love Al Jarreau. I never know what he's saying. You ever just lean over to your friend like, what he's saying? I don't know, but he sound good. That's all you say. I don't know, but he sound good. You on your way to Tower Records trying to find that CD. He's like, It's like, I'm bringing that thing. Every now wanna use it. And I got every I'm here to use it. I tell you, we got you be like, I'm gonna go get that. I'll be right back. You going to get that? Like, what do you say? I don't know, but he sound good. Anita Baker. Oh, I love Anita Baker. Oh, all right now, preacher. Oh yeah, he said yes. I remember I saw Anita one time. What's that one song? I'm like, what's she saying? I don't know, but she sound good. You know, we don't care. And I know I got a couple of white folks in there, man. See, white folks, they love our music too. But see, y'all got some people too that we don't understand, like Michael McDonald. Oh, I'm a Michael McDonald fan. I don't know about y'all. I went to see him in concert. Used to Doobie Brothers, you know. A lot of rappers have sampled his music. We were like, I don't feel your hand. I don't want to. I'm sitting there doing all this. All right now. That's how your uncle be there. Uncle, like, what? Uncle, sit down. No, I got this. I love Mike, man. I'm like, what is Mike saying? Remember that song he did with Patti LaBelle? Oh, I think they won a Grammy for that. Oh, On Our Own. And you know Patti gonna sing. She'll sing you out this building. You be mad at her, man. I can't stand Patti. Why? Because she sung me out the building. I can't stand her. Oh man, I know Mike was nervous when they did that song. Patti. So many times said it doesn't matter. Said I love you, or will you call? Now we're out here talking divorce. I'm here, lying here beside you. Oh yeah, you know the background. On my own. Here, Patti. Why did it end this way? On my own. This was the time it was supposed to be. I wish that we could put on again. She gonna look at Mike like this. You better sing. He gonna Mike. I'm like, you know what? He's scared. He's scared. What he's saying? I don't know, but he sound good. You don't hear that no more. You remember the Bee Gees? Remember the Bee Gees? What were they saying? You know, as a matter of fact, Snoop Dogg got a song where he's sampling Bee Gees. Some of y'all don't know that. Y'all probably. Yeah, that's Bee Gees. What's that one song they did? I'm like, what is Barry Gibb saying? You know you're right. What's that? What was that? We can make forever in the minute. You don't hear that no more. I'm telling you, music has changed. Remember them groups we had back in the 70s that had the falsetto? What's that guy that did Hey There Lonely Girl? Oh, Eddie Holman. Hey there lonely girl. Oh, that's classic.
Lonely girl, ooh, let me make your broken heart like new.
Oh, man, that's classic. Remember the Stylistics? Remember the Oh, I'm taking you back. Like, I know some of y'all like, man, I remember I was with Diane during that time. Yeah. Oh, I'm in the church. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Pastor. Oh, yeah, you know you're going to reminisce. You think about that girl you was with? Yeah, man.
Hey. Where the steppers at? Lamont.
Sometimes love comes and goes away. Every time I think just how much you mean to me. Oh, I have kept my faith in us all this time, understanding how much it's meant to be. Yeah, I appreciate what we have. There is no turning back. Celebrate, two as one. Life has just begun. Celebrate the love we share. Celebrate everywhere. We can do this all night long. Celebrate you and me. Love will be eternally. There's no way we can go wrong. Let's take a ride on the road to paradise. It'll lead us on the right path to you and I. So let's take our time and make it right, because this is what we've dreamed of all the time. We appreciate what we have. There is no turning back. Celebrate, two as one. Life has just begun. Celebrate the love we share. Celebrate everywhere. We can do this all night long. Come on now. Celebrate you and me. Love will be eternally. There's no way we can go wrong. Come on, take my hand. Let's get to moving, moving. Gonna make it last forever, yeah. We don't have to rush, cause we have all night. Let's celebrate all through our lives. Celebrate the love we share. Celebrate everywhere. We can do this all night long. Celebrate you and me. Love will be eternally. There's no way we can go wrong. Celebrate the love we share. Celebrate everywhere. We can do this all night long. Standing here and I'm daydreaming. There you were before my eyes, so mesmerized from your beauty. Caught my attention, I'm surprised. The love I have, I can't.
Let us have a word of prayer. We're going to ask Deacon Harrison to give us a prayer. You know, anytime a deacon prays, you don't know what he's saying. He'll say, Heavenly Father, come to them. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you.
Sold.
Have mercy upon the Lord. Have mercy upon the Lord. Sound like an auctioneer, don't it? Sound like an auctioneer. Sold right there. Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you. Bless the sick and the shut. Heavenly Father, bless the sick and the shut. Blessed we pray in your name, amen. I don't know what he said. What do? We sitting out there, yeah. Well, Lord, it be one sister in the back. Pray. Don't know what he said.
You know, he get me when he say, you go to,
No, they say, well, have mercy upon it. Have mercy upon it. All I heard was have mercy. Have mercy upon the sick and the shut. See, I'm looking for that part where it says we ask all these things, and we ask all these things, do your thing with prayer. Amen.
Yes.
See, he could have been saying Alpha Bound James dressed with a fur.
It'd be a preacher. I heard a preacher one time say Shadrach, Meshach, and a bitter Negro. He was bitter. And we just looked at him like, what did he say? Did he say bitter Negro? Yes, and I raised my hand and said, Pastor, that's bitten to go. He thought I said we got to go. He said, don't worry, we bitten to go. We bitten to go. As soon as I get done, okay, I'm gonna hush.
Well, ladies and
Jay, save it.
oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, everybody. And we're having a lot of fun here. And as you can see, our special guest is here in the house. Mr. Jammin J is in the house.
Yes, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Great, man.
We're doing good.
Oh.
Man, I'm glad to be on here. Poor thing, she crying. Lord, bless her heart. Bless Sister Joyce.
Sorry, Stan made a comment. The people in the chat are making comments that are hilarious. They're loving.
Oh, I see.
They're really loving Stan and Henry.
Jammin J. Lamont. Yes.
Yes, man.
Yes.
I just want to thank you all, man. I appreciate you all for having me come on, and this is so great. I know we were kind of having fun before we came on live, so man, I'm loving this. I appreciate it.
Oh man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. So happy to have you today, and just great. And I know our viewers and listeners have probably stomachs are hurting and everything because we played some of your skits and some of your music too before we came on.
Oh, wow! So
getting them all juiced up for you. So
you was thinking of all the stuff. Where'd you find that stuff? I didn't even think I had that stuff.
You started with the prayer, and that's when we came on the.
Let us pray. Father God, yeah. You know how them church deacons in the black church. Everybody that's watching the Father God, they go real slow. They go real slow, and then they go fast, and you don't know what they're saying. Father God, we have mercy upon them. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you.
That's tongue. You didn't know?
Okay,
that was tongue. That was tongue.
I'm going to stop.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I had to get my inhaler out pretty soon. I think I'm going to have to turn my ceiling fan on. It's hot in here.
We're going to pass the plate and get a little offering, whatever y'all have.
What you gonna call it? A love offering? Why your head?
love offering, and you know how they do in the church, lock all the doors. We're gonna lock all the doors. There's always that one preacher that say usher. They don't say usher.
Mighty God.
We're gonna ask the ushers to shut all the doors. Don't let nobody out of here. We're gonna get every dollar that you have, put it in the plate, and then if anybody refuses to put money in there, that's that gangster preacher. We're gonna take you outside. We're gonna take you outside, lay hands and have prayer, and then take you in the back and lay some hands on you. See, that's the difference.
That's right.
See, Brother Gary, there's a difference. It's one thing to say lay hands and have prayer, then lay some hands on you.
That's right.
If you come back around here and don't put no money in the plate, we're gonna lay some hands.
You know what's amazing? Some reason the black church and I've shared, I'm probably off the air because this is about you, about some comical things I witnessed, the black church. And you have to really go, you're sitting there going, oh my God, I can't laugh out loud because mother so-and-so will come and get me.
Oh yeah. Well, see, I'm a PK, so I can tell you a lot of things. My dad's a pastor. So I've seen a lot of things in the church, I mean, you ever notice? See, one thing I've always said you can't do in the black church is you can't boo somebody that's going to get up and sing, and you know they can't sing. So what do? We say stuff like, Lord, help a Lord. Help a Lord. See, that's cold. That's cold for we know what this girl can't sing. But help a Lord. Jesus. Help a Lord. In my father's church, I would hear somebody's back, work with the Lord, work with the Lord. See, they're giving us mercy, they're showing mercy, but they know we cannot sing.
Right.
They'll be up there, oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Let me tell you.
In the chat, Carmen said, was he praying for the Crisco kid?
It was something. Father Lord, we know that there was a time. There was a time when we had. They got that head.
Get that head going. Get that head going.
That's his nickname. Crisco kid is his nickname.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You remember E.G. Patterson?
Oh man, Bishop Patterson. My dad loved him.
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna tell you, I was at his church Banner for Blessing.
Yeah.
It's on Mississippi.
Uh-huh.
Boy, he get up there and get to preaching and say, name it and claim it. Boy, he bring out the wicker basket. Boy, he longer than he said, name it and claim it. Boy, then he bring out the gold, not the gold tray, but the silver tray. He said, name it and claim it. He bring out the gold buckets. Then I look back at the back, boy, it's two big old burly Negroes back there. Oh, got the door locked.
Wow, so he getting every dollar. He got various.
He was getting every dollar.
See, now that's a gangster preacher right there.
Yeah, it is.
I'm telling you.
See what Stan put in the chat room?
What did you say?
Those preach, brother. Sister Brooks just lost her wig. Oh, she's gonna lost it for the church fund, or we will lay hands.
See, that's the black church right there. See,
Man, what's it?
And BTK said he's spitting out his coffee. He's laughing so hard.
Let me tell you something. My dad used to have white preachers come to our church. We did a thing where we would intercept with other churches to see how they worship. We had this one white minister who came and preached at our church, and see, he's one of those ministers from his church. They don't say nothing. They're his congregation, they sit there and just listen. And so to be around these black folks, and so he would say, I believe that the Lord was always on our side. And then the black folk, we like, come on now, say it now. And so he looked at my dad, Pastor, I love this. I like how they talk back to me. My church don't do that. And so the more we kept saying, come on, preacher, hallelujah, I feel the Lord, I feel the power, hallelujah, Lord. Oh, he was psyched out. He was not used to all these black people talking back to him. You better say that, preacher. See, he wasn't used to that.
What's that part of the place, Sister Bernice? Yeah. He's a comedian. What's his name?
Who's that?
Sister Bernice.
Sister Bernice. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, I can't think his name.
Ricky Smiley. That's my buddy right there.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Bernice. Yeah. You leave my mama alone. Leave my pastor alone. Don't you talk about my pastor. Oh yeah. We've done it all. Oh yeah. You gonna always protect your pastor. You don't you talk about Pastor Harris. Pastor. It's like we're talking slave talk. Don't you talk about pastor. Pastor, good pastor. He's a good pastor. Like instead of saying good master, he's a good master. He's a good pastor. He's a good pastor. I know that's a whole nother show. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Let us. Let's pray. Father God.
And the church said, well.
Well.
Like that old sister, pray. Don't even know what deacon said. What did Deacon Harris say? I don't know, but he prayed. Yes, he prayed.
Yeah. It's like
I don't know what he said, but he prayed.
it's like Anita Baker singing, right?
I better not do it. I love Anita Baker. I love Anita.
With the Patty and Michael McDonald.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Oh.
The times that I've done that, they used to love that. And I'm trying to think when I met. I don't know if I told y'all, but I actually met Patti LaBelle. Met her on the Tom Joyner cruise.
Okay.
Never could have imagined. And her manager and my manager, they were both talking at the time. And so my manager said to him, he said, man, you need to see my buddy here. This is my client. He can imitate a lot of people, whatever. He can do Patty. He's like, what? So Patty just happened to be in the bathroom. So she comes back. He was like, Patty, this is Jay Lamont. He's a comedian, impressionist, singing all this stuff. He can imitate a lot of people. And so he's like, name somebody. So she looks at me, how you doing, baby? And I'm like, hey, Miss Patty. She said, do Patti LaBelle. So I did that. She like, no, you did. She backed up. And then I took that high note. And I went, she's like, no, you did. No, you did. She said, I want his number. Give me your number, baby. I want to take him on the road with me. I'll never forget that moment. And I remember Cheryl Lee Ralph. Actress Cheryl Lee Ralph was with her too.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Sure, have you seen it? Oh my God!" And so they had a little late night performance that night. So I was on stage and she was in the crowd watching me. So that meant a lot.
Wow, that's so cool.
Wow.
Man.
I'm surprised she didn't say, "Who's scared of you?"
She probably did. And of course, although I never got a chance to go on tour with her, but a couple of years later, I did a couple of concert dates with that. She was on the show, but we didn't get to talk backstage. I was so mad about that.
Damn.
Yeah. Because the last time I was with her was right here in Los Angeles. We played at the Forum, which was my first time, the world famous LA Forum. It was Patti LaBelle, Stephanie Mills, and my homeboy Charlie Wilson, Uncle Charlie.
Oh yeah.
Shabba Mr. Shabba-dabba-dee-dee tweet.
That's it.
Yeah. Now, how long have you been in the business as a comedian?
Well, as a comedian, it's been 30 years, believe it or not.
Wow.
30 years. Overall 40 years. Because I tell people I started actually when I was young, just very young. So because my background is music. First and foremost, I'm a singer first, because I started singing in the church. Actually, everybody in my family could sing. My dad could sing. My dad was a preacher, minister. My mother could sing, She played piano. She's classically trained. She played piano at one time. Played a guitar at one time. And so in our church, she would play piano and organ. So it was always music in the house, and there was a lot of talent in the house as well. So that's really what inspired me to do what I'm doing.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
You know something, Jay? People don't realize how much talent came out of Oklahoma. Period.
Oh no, they don't.
They really don't.
Not at all. And I tell a lot of folks that because it's amazing. Like I said, I remember telling Uncle Charlie when we were together one time backstage, and I said to him, I said, man, I grew up on you guys because I said I remember listening to the Gap Band on the radio.
Yeah.
And thinking to myself, man, these cats are from Oklahoma, they're from Tulsa. Here I am in Oklahoma City. I remember when Colin B. Bad first started out. For those that don't know,
Right.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I want to sex you up. They came from Oklahoma City, so these are guys that I met before and worked with. So I told Charlie, man, this is a dream come true for me. I said, you just don't know. He said, oh man, it's all good, man. It's all good, you know. Because when I first worked with Charlie, I worked with him and the brothers, Ronnie and Robert. It was the Gap Band tour. So, So and I'm sitting there backstage like pinching myself, like I never could have imagined that this would happen, you know.
Yeah.
Because they were my heroes, you know. They were really my heroes.
Yeah.
But you mentioned Color Me Bad. Color Me Bad was called Take One at that time.
That's right.
And Wendell Knight was managing them. And what had happened there, they were still going to school, and the parents would let them do whatever they do. So I told Wendell, say, come down to the Embassy Hotel. I think it was the Embassy at that time. Maybe it still is. But anyway, I was doing a lot of staging, and Robert Bell was there. What did they call? Cool in the Game. So
Robert's okay.
So I introduced those cats to Robert Bell.
Yeah.
And Robert Bell loved them so much that when they got out of school, that's when they was with Robert, and that's when they done set me up. Then they decided to go out on their own. Bam, one hit.
Yeah, they did blow up.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah. But it's funny because like the many times that I'm out on the road, people have asked people ask me all the time, Jay, where are you from? Because some people have thought I'd be from New York. Or I'm from Connecticut. I don't know what it was. Right. The way I don't know if it was the way that I would act. And as soon as I say Oklahoma, they're like, Oklahoma.
I know, right?
Well, first of all, they don't think black people live in Oklahoma.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's true.
They're like, how'd you wind up in Oklahoma? I said, well, that's a whole other story. You got to talk to my parents about that. But I have to give them. I have to go into I have to go into Black Panther mode. I said, look here, there was black people. I go Bobby Seale. I go Fred Hampton on that. Black power to power. Yes, I did. I said, we had Tulsa, we had Oklahoma City, we had Langston, we had black power. That was blackness all over Oklahoma. I had to let them know. I said, no, we come from Oklahoma too.
Yeah, like I said, they don't realize how much really talent that came out of Oklahoma.
No, they don't.
Things like that, like Trey, Walter, Maurice, David, after five. See, I had promoted them.
Right. What?
I promoted them.
So we're talking about, no, those are my guys right there. After five, like my man Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Walter.
Trey Balfour. So I gotta say a shout out to Walter because I know Walter's probably watching. That's my dude right there. Walter Taylor, one of the baddest brothers in the land. I know he's crying. Oh man, he's
Walter.
He said, that Negro there, I knew he was gonna do it. No. Let me tell you something. I remember back in the day because I was on the radio at the time, which a lot of people don't know. I was a DJ. I was an on-air DJ, and I remember after five we used to do live sets at this club. At the time, and I used to go over there and watch them perform.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of times Dave would say, Jay, you want to come on up and sing? So I'd go come up and sing. They'd play behind me.
Nice.
It was so much fun. We had so much fun. So shout out to Dave, Walter, and to Trey. And I remember Dave would be on the mic. Maurice. Dave would say, hello everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're on the After Five. Dave was all smooth. And Dave, that brother's cold. I mean, he's on a bass keyboard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing all this.
He was doing it
both.
Watching,
I said, man, you doing the bass chord and the keys and the strings.
Bad brother, man.
He's doing all this. I'm like, go.
Yes.
I said, man.
He did.
Yeah, we cannot forget After Five.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Look at Jay. I got film on them, and I used to do a show in Midwest City, and I took a lot of that film and put it on Jazz Central BET.
I saw something that I think that they did.
That was me.
Did you have them on? Weren't they on a show there's a jazz show on BET that I think Ramsey Lewis used to host?
No, this was the girl was they had Randy Jackson on there, and I can't think of the female, but the female that to produce the show, her name was Francia Frayler.
Oh, okay.
That's who produced that show. And
Yeah.
I on that man, look here. The first song they ever played, I That Lady.
Here we go.
I know, right?
No, wait, hold on, Ray. No, I'm gonna tell you what got me when he said, "Look at
Look at here.
You know what I thought you was about to say, Ray? Man, look here. Man, there was some women in there, but I know that ain't what you was about to say. No, I'm sorry, I had to stop.
We know what's coming.
I had to stop right there. Look here. Now, Ray, I know some brothers that'll say, "Look here," and then MF come after that. Don't say look here. Man, that mother. But anyway. Oh my God. You know what? Let's play Father God.
Look at when you come back home. When you go, I'm coming up there. When you come home, I'm gonna make sure I drive up there to see you, boy.
Man, you got to. You better. You better, brother. Oh, Ray is hilarious, man. He said, look here, man. Oh, I like Ray, man. Let me tell you something. Look here. I put them Negro on. See, it was because of me. Man, look here. That mother, I'm sorry. Man, it was, man, let me tell you something. But what happened, Ray, did you get your money, man? It was, but anyway, I got scared. See, that's Ray. See, when Ray catches himself, we about to say that cuss word, man, that mother, man, he was the son of a, but anyway, we gotta go to commercial break. We're gonna be right back. I was gonna, man, look here. I was gonna shove my foot up. Anyway, we'll be right back. You have to let me go quick, Jay. I gotta get a little drink because
Again, that's Mac.
He come back down.
The George, they know I get carried away. And see, this is Gary when he forgets his mic is on. Man, when that man, let me tell you.
You retarded.
Hey, Ray, was this the women in that man? Let me tell you. This one, but anyway, man, that mother, yeah. Oh Lord, I got. Oh man, I love it. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
You have to finish.
Too much fun.
Chris and I got our water. So here we go.
I got mine right here. Hold on, let me turn over here.
Hey, y'all gonna mess around with me? I'm gonna walk in there and get me a drink of this oil.
No, he did.
Did you say oil?
No, he didn't.
Okay, I done heard it all.
Oh.
He said, I'm gonna drink a little bit of this oil here. It's got a little olive in it. It's got a little castor oil. And you put it together, and it's all kinds of oil. What's up, man? Look here. I got some oil here. You want to drink some oil?
He got ready.
Oh man, I love it. I'm loving this.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Oh my God.
Should we go to a music break?
Yeah, we gotta go to a break. Let's pray. Father God.
Hey, Chris.
As we go to this break, Lord, oh Lord, we pray for us. And in the words of Ray, Lord, look at him.
Look at this.
Man, look at him.
Look up here.
Look at man. When I saw that girl in there, I said, look here. Give me your gut. But anyway.
You know what I tell them, Jay?
What's that?
Baby, I got plenty of conversation, but I ain't got no game.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I'm loving it.
That's why we can't get a word in edgewise.
Ray. Oh, I love it. I love Ray. Yeah.
Right.
That's what he always says to us. Can't get a word in edgewise.
Well, I said he came in, let me get it in.
Can't get a word in edgewise. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the title for a show. Can't get a word in edgewise. With Ray.
I said, you're the last person to say that the way you talk.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God.
You're trying to get us to stop so we can hear some music, right, Gary?
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's do that. Let's do another. Jammin J Lamont music break. We'll play some good stuff here that he's got. He's got a lot of great music, y'all.
All right.
A lot of great stuff, and in fact, I got my own personal library, but then you sent us something too. Also, Jay, didn't you? You sent us something that.
Oh yeah.
And
There's Smile.
Yeah. There's a cover I did. Well, I was a member of an R&B group called 510. So that's my group, and so there's a chance we might be doing something later on. But we actually did a cover version of Hall & Oates' "Sarah Smile," which has gotten so much feedback. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to let you all check that out.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a classic from them.
Nice.
Oh yes, most definitely. Yeah, I co-produced that. The gentleman that's singing lead on that, I'm doing all the background vocals. With my other friend Keenan Foster, but shout out to my classmate Ricky Bernard James, who's doing lead vocals. He went to Langston also.
Okay.
And when we went in the studio, he recorded that in one take, did it in one take.
That's good.
Oh,
Boy, that one.
And when you hear it, you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, cool. Let's check it out, and then we'll check out a few more, and then we'll come back. And so, for those of you just tuned in, if you wondering what's happening, hey, we got Jay Lamont in the house.
And I'm gonna calm down. This is about the music, not about the camera. But it's Ray's fault.
Yeah. Put it on Ray. Put it on Ray.
Look here, man. Look here.
Let's go on a break.
When I met that girl, man, let me tell you.
That is so.
Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
For a better day, will there ever be a better way? Can they pay off our sorrow and pain? Can't get enough from stimulus, just ain't enough to conquer this. Look around and you'll see things ain't changed. Things ain't changed, still remain.
Baby hair with the woman's eyes, I can feel you smile when I see your smiling face. Your smiling face. Sarah, smile. Sarah, Sarah, smile. Smile a while for me. Smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, why don't you smile? Smile a while for me, Sarah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Too many people have too little time to turn around their thinking, but can't you see the signs? Everywhere from old traditions, gotta let them go, 'cause we're losing our minds. There's never been a better time for love. Oh, 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 oh. You might believe what you've been taught to believe, just because somebody else said this is what you need. Empty conviction, firm on what you stand. Well, take a look around and see how that's going down. There's never been a better time, brother. There's never been a better time, sister. Haven't we all had enough? There's never been a better time for love. What we wanna justify, make a wrong into a right, at least in our minds. I believe in a domino effect, it can go either way. Can't you hear what I say? Yeah. There's never been a better time, brother. There's never been a better time, sister. Hearts are crying out in desperation, hearing loud and clear in every nation. There's never been a better time, brother. There's never been a better time, sister. Ooh, there's never been a better time for love. Ooh, better time for love. Better time, 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 better time. Better time, better time, better time. Every time I look around, sometimes I wonder, is this everything I wanna be? No matter where I go today, there's so much sadness. Is there ever gonna be a better day for us? Will there ever be a time for a better day? Will there ever be a better way? Can they pay off our sorrow and pain? Can't get enough from stimulus, just ain't enough to conquer this. Look around and you'll See, things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Still remain. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Still the same. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Ooh, things ain't changed. Driving down 23rd, crossing over 35, visualizing how things should look now. Cruising down the boulevard, seeing all the action. One day this will change, oh Lord, I know. Things ain't changed, still remain. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Well, still the same. Still the same. Things ain't changed.
Here we go, yo. All I know is what I see. Reminiscent of Flash in the 80s with the message, but they didn't listen. It's like the jungle sometimes, I can't dismiss it. It's 6 in the morning, who's knocking at the door? Waking us up like we've never been before. Just realize it's simple and plain. Things ain't changed.
Things ain't changed. Still remain. Things ain't changed. A better day is coming. Things ain't changed. Still the same. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Things ain't changed. Still remain. Things ain't changed. No way.
Some great music from our guest, Jammin Lamont in the house. Yes, and that was really nice. That was Things Ain't Changed. And
Things Ain't Changed.
Yeah, man. And then of course right before that we played some more. Grizz, was you paying attention to my
Yes. All right, so you just said Things Ain't Changed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was Better Time for Love.
Yep.
And then we started that with Sarah Smile.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The classic Sarah
I
Smile.
missed that one. I'm too busy running my damn mouth. I'm gonna hear.
Yeah, Ray. See what I'm saying, Ray? You know what, man? That mother, but I forgot.
He's not that person to talk about somebody talking too much.
Oh my God!
Edgewise.
Right.
Oh, I love it. No, I'm enjoying it. As long as you all are pleased with what you've been hearing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Very much so.
And I really got to give a special thanks to Trey Balfour. Shout out to Trey. I'm hoping, I know he's gonna be watching this, and because like I said, like Things Ain't Changed, the one you just played, that was a song that was an idea that he came up with. He said, man, we need to talk about, let's kind of do something kind of reflective of the times and what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we were thinking about Marvin Gaye when he did What's Going On.
Right.
So this is kind of like our version of what's going on. So we kind of wanted to go to our hometown, Oklahoma City, show a few scenes from our area.
Yes.
And other parts, then we took some areas of LA and combined them together. So that's what we came up with that song.
Man, it was a very cool concept. It was really nice.
Very nice.
So we had a great time putting that together.
When you were saying that, you thought about Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, your friend sitting in the chat room, Walter Taylor, got one that's still going on.
Yeah.
You need to put it out there.
Yep.
You hear that, Taylor?
Walter Taylor, as they used to say in the Blues Brothers, we're gonna get the band. Let's get the band back together.
There you go. There you go.
I want to hear about Better Time for Love. What's the story behind that title?
That was actually written by a young lady. I cannot remember her name. This was a lady who Trey met, and I think they did some writing together. So that was actually written by her, and we decided to put that on our EP, the first EP that I put out. Better Time for Love. So that was a great song. So Trey said, "Let's go ahead and do this, man." So I said, "Okay, we'll do it." And stay tuned. We got more coming.
That's what I was about to say. This is your first EP. What we're hearing today is from your first EP.
Yes. And so,
what took you so long? Your voice is amazing.
Well, you know what, Joyce. Many people have asked me. Now, I'm gonna tell you what. This is what gets people confused. They're like, they come out to my comedy shows because I know I have a huge fan base when they come out to my comedy shows. Because if you've seen my show, of course, I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm joking and everything, but in between, I'm putting different elements of where I'm singing, I'm imitating singers and all that kind of stuff. So naturally, people are asking me after my shows, "Man, do you sing? Because you sound like you can sing."
Right.
And so I tell them, "Yeah, I can sing." And so, yeah, that's really to answer the question. This is pretty much me picking up where I left off at the time.
Okay.
Because back then I was in an R&B group called 510. Well, actually, let me back up. It actually started when I was at Langston. A couple of my classmates who I met, we decided to get together, put a group. It was just the fact that we were so. I guess it was just the amazement of seeing all the talent on campus at that time. So one of my friends, Keenan Foster, shout out to Keenan. He said, "Man, we need to put something together." He said, "Jay, we need you. We need so we need you. And so we had said, as time went on, we said, "Man, why don't we just put some stuff together? Let's start writing and see if we can get a record deal." And at that time, this was before the comedy career took off for me. We were this close to getting a record deal. We had talked to various people or whatever. And of course, things didn't work out like we thought. So I said, "Okay, here's what so in a way, we kind of broke up. We said, we'll split up and maybe we'll come back later and pick up where we left off."
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and do this comedy because I had a couple of offers to do some competitions because some people at the time saw me doing all these impersonations and joking and stuff.
Right.
So I said, "What the heck, I'll do that. I'll give this a try." But some of the guys at the time said, "I tell you what, Jay, here's what you do. Since you're going to go out and do the comedy thing, why don't you take everything that we know that you can do, put it in one basket and bring it out there on stage?" And I said, "Yeah, that's what I'll do." So I use that to my advantage. Say, "Okay, I'm gonna make you laugh, but I'm gonna sing to you."
Yeah.
And then also while I'm on stage, I'm gonna say, "Hey, check this out and check this out," and I just basically put it into one act. So now people are like, "Man, do you sing? Do you do this? Do you whatever, da 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 da?" And this is so funny. I remember I did a show one time with Jeffrey Osborne. Jeffrey came out here to LA, and we were doing an outdoor show. So they asked me to come up and open up the show along with. Do you all remember Kid and Play?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'm good friends with my light skinned brother Chris Reed. Shout out to my man Christopher Reed. That's my buddy, my running buddy, Kid. Well, they had Kid host the concert, so they had me come up and do a comedy set. And I went on right before Jeffrey Osborne, so he was right backstage. Phil Perry, I know you all heard of him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, this dude.
Yeah.
Brother Ray, dude, this brother can sing his face off. Phil Perry.
Yeah.
So Phil was going on stage right after. I think no. Let me take that back. Phil was going on next, but Phil was standing on the side of the stage watching my set. He told me afterwards, he said, "Man, we need to talk." So when I got off stage, I got a standing ovation. The crowd went nuts. They loved my set. So he pulls me off stage. He said, "We need to talk." So he looked at me. He said, "Man, you can sing, man. Why are you doing this?" Not that he didn't like my set. He said, "Why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
He said, and I did the Patti LaBelle bit where I hit the Patti note and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So he said, while they were standing out there, he looked at his wife. He said, "Wait a minute." He said, they did introduce him comedian, right? And I said, "Yeah." And so he said, this mother effer can sing." So he told his wife that. He said, "I need to talk to this dude and see what's up." So we talked. And like what I just told you, I told him. He said, "Well, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And I really owe a lot to him because he's the one that encouraged me. He said, "Man, you need to just start writing, getting in the studio." Because he said, "I know what I heard."
Right.
He said, "I'm a singer." He said, man, you did that Patti LaBelle. I was laughing. He said, you did that Patti LaBelle. You was hitting the note right there. You was right on the pitch, man. You right on the pitch.
You were, yeah.
You did Eyes of Brothers. And so at the time when I did those songs like Certified Love and all that, I would send some of that stuff to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I would send stuff to him. I would send it to Will Downing. Will Downing heard my stuff too.
Oh yeah.
They were just impressed because even they said, "What are you doing?
Right.
You know, are you gonna stick with the comedy or are you gonna sing?" I said, "Well, I'll probably do both." But I said, "But I want to go back to doing the music because that's what I started out doing." So they understood that. Yeah. They understood that.
When you have so much talent to choose from, you know, you have a lot to choose from. And that's a blessing. So you should never be hungry because you struggle.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is what I use. I use the philosophy. I don't just work on one check. I got checks all around that I'm trying to get. So it's like that old McDonald had a farm. You know, here paycheck here, paycheck.
I know that's right.
Paycheck everywhere, paycheck.
I know that's right.
So you need to try that analogy.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Now you still play instruments, right?
I play a little bit of keys, and I'm dabbling on the guitar a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought about throwing that in your act too?
I want to. Now, when you say you talk about the music act or the comedy act?
Well, either one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to. Right now, I'm just using my mouth. I'm just doing the vocal tone of the guitar instead of just playing. But I know what you're saying, Ray. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just doing my mouth. I remember, it's so funny. I remember I met the Isaac Brothers once.
Yeah.
And I always tell the story. I met them. They came out here to Los Angeles, and they played at the fair, at the county fair here in LA County. And the OJs were on the show too. So, you know, I'm good friends with Eddie Levert's of the other OJ, Eric Nolan Grant.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Eric. I said, man, I hear you guys are coming out to the fair. Can you give me some tickets? So he said, yeah, man, I got you. So he got me tickets. And, you know, as they say, man, you never know who you're going to run into someplace that you might know. Just so happened, I had a friend of mine who was at the concert who was working with the Isaac Brothers. I didn't know that he was working with the Isaacs, and then he didn't know that I was there. Huh. So we run into each other. He said, Jay, come here. I'm going to let you meet Ernie and Ron. I done told Ron about you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, because, you know, I do Isaac Brothers in my show.
Yes.
So, you know, I'm talking about, I'm sitting in Ron Isaac's dressing room, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, my God. I said, sir, you just don't know. I did like this. I'm like
not worthy.
So I met his wife. So there was a lady backstage who recognized. She said, oh, Candy, come here, Candy. That's Ron's wife. Come here. This is the guy I was telling you about. He does everybody. He imitates everybody. He can do Ron. He sounds just like Ron. So I'm doing Ron for Ron's wife. So if you ever need for me to wonder why, let me know.
Yeah.
Well. And she was like, oh my God. So she was like, come here. She said, come on. So she takes my hand. I'm taking you to Ron. I said, oh my God. I said, you think he'll like it? He said, oh, he's going to love it. She said, oh, he'll love it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there doing Ron, and I'm like, I think I did At Your Best. I did Drifting on a Memory.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did Ernie. And I said,
oh.
So Ron is like, oh my God. He said, that sounds like Ernie. He said, and so Ernie's next door. They got him in separate dressing rooms. So they said, he said, hey, Henry, take him over, let Ernie hear. So, and I don't know if you go on my timeline on my Instagram and Facebook, I have footage of me doing it for Ernie. And Ernie was just sitting there, he was just laughing. He didn't know what to say. And so my friend who was filming, they said, Jay, you really impressed him because he didn't know what to say to you. He was just shocked, you know. So I'm doing Boys to Atlantis, Summer Breeze with the guitar. So.
Wow.
Wow.
That's so cool.
So
Summer Breeze. Come on, do Summer Breeze.
Then I'm going to bring in Ron because I did all this for Ernie.
Hey.
Summer breeze, all in my mind.
That's
okay,
it.
let me plug in my fuzz box.
Hey.
No. All in my mind. Play, Ernie.
Wow. Wow.
Look, I got goosies.
down. Let me turn that in.
Man,
Let me turn my phone box down. And yeah, he was freaking out. He was freaking out. And at one point, it was so funny. So Ernie, you know, he's got his shades on. Ernie's like, he said, hey, you can just hold the microphone up to him. I don't even have to play.
For real.
I was just thinking that.
I know.
Yeah, he loves
you in the studio. Can just play guitar. Come on. There you go.
Okay. Trey's in the chat room. He says, "Y'all don't get him started."
What's up, Trey?
No.
You came in too late for that.
No, get me started because this might be a good way to get some donations. So give out my Cash App, give out my PayPal, and all this shit. You can take them in office right now. Let the Lord use your viewers. Give what you can. I heard a pastor say, "Give what you can what you give."
I know that's right.
Antonio Garcia. Wow, those are some good riffs.
Guitar riffs.
Yeah, it is. It's nice.
Thank you so much.
It's gonna be nervous.
Oh, that's Tony. Oh, I know it's Tony. Same thing. Tony.
What's up, Tony?
Tony was on our show last week. I think it was last week.
Yeah.
What up, Tony? Yeah, so it's amazing when I look at my life, my career, and to think how many people I've met and who I've entertained and all that kind of stuff. Roger Troutman, that's another person. You know, may he rest in peace. Roger, I did Roger for Roger one time. I did the talk about sound. He was looking at me crazy, like he told his brother, "Let's come here, you gotta hear this."
Oh, wow.
Hey, Roger, say all their names with the talk box. We got my man Gary, we got Ray, we got Griselda and Joel.
Wow.
I got
Dang.
That's more about
yeah.
Like Ray, you could cut somebody out with a talk box. Where's my money? I'm going to kick your. I'm going to kick your. They'll be like, man, take anything you want, Ray. Man, that sounded good. How you did? Take my wallet, take everything. Thank you very much.
Stan Diggs wants to know if you do a version of Smokey.
Oh man! Oh, this crew away from here.
Oh, go on now. Hey.
Don't be confused. The way is clear.
Wow.
Yep.
Man.
Give me some hands. Look at that.
It's just right on. You got that nickname, what's the human iPod?
The human iPod.
Yes.
And it was a comedian out this way that gave me that name. They said, man, they should call you the human iPod, man. You know, because like if my radio breaks down, people have always said if my radio breaks down, Jay, I can just put you in the back seat when I have a date, and they look.
No kidding.
You be in the car. That's my friend in the back seat. You have a friend for Jay? You got a friend? And say all they gotta do is look in the back seat. Hey Jay, give me some Shalimar and then Winston. They give me all the listings. And I'm laying down. I'm laying in the seat like this. Okay, Shalimar, Winston's okay. And I'm laying like this. It's got to be real, girl. I could ride a book on how you yeah. So I'm laying in the back seat like Ray, where my woman at? Where somebody get and I'm like this.
Oh, and Castella was asking about Stephanie Mills.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I've worked with her many times. She's amazing. Feel me. I want to feel the fire. Yeah. Yeah, I love Stephanie, man.
You know what? I have to ask you, when you're doing your own music, how do you decide which voice to use? Since you can mimic so many else. Everybody else, you got your Patti LaBelle, you got your Michael McDouglas.
Yeah.
What's his name? Michael
McDonald.
Michael McDonald, yeah.
That's the actor. So McDonald, yeah.
Well, Joyce, believe it or not, I have my own voice. I have my own voice, and that's
okay.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. What you're saying is it hard for me to do it when I'm doing my own song? No, not at all. It's and Trey will tell you the same thing. It's like when we were in the studio, whatever certain track that I'm going to sing on, I'm literally just start singing. But I'm focusing on my own voice. On your voice. But I know what you mean. It's like it's like I'm sitting there like, oh, I wish I could sing this song like Ron Isley or do this, but like Trey would always say, no, do Jay Lamont, sing like Jay. So because people have asked me that many times. Do you have your own voice? And I say, yes, I do. I do.
Okay. But that's so amazing to me. I mean, all week I've been like a little kid. Oh my gosh, he's coming on our show.
Oh, I like how you did that. Lord. Don't give me the acting like Arsenio from Coming to America. There's a ghost. Look at George. Look at George.
No better do.
Can't nobody do that. Can't nobody create that like that.
Have you Dr. Khan?
Oh my God. Through the fire, through the limit of the wall. Oh, just to be with you. The right under the wire, even through the fire. I met her too.
Right.
How did she act?
She, you know what? She was very nice to me. She loved me, and she saw because I think where was I? We were in San Diego. I did a show there with the Main Ingredient. Remember the Main Ingredient?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the late Cuba Gooding Sr. and she was in the audience. And we thought that she was going to come up and sing because I told her afterwards. I said, I thought you were going to sing. No, I was just sitting there just watching. But she said, but I love you. She just kept saying, I love you. And I said, oh, I love you too. I love you too. And I remember, matter of fact, the last time I saw her was on the Tom Joyner cruise. And I'll never forget, we were sitting down and she came over to me. I said, do you remember me? We met in San Diego. She said, yes, I remember you. How you doing? And she just kissed me on the lips. And I'm like,
oh, wow. Nice.
Did you ever watch
I'm like this.
What I said, you were saying that you ended up with Jesus, like, well, help me, Lord Jesus.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was like, I don't hardly tell that story, but yes, Shaka Khan kissed me on the lips. I'm like,
dang.
You never washed your skin, right? You never washed your skin.
But it my heart was melted when she said, I remember you, because she was also at the show that we did on the ship, on the cruise, and she saw me. Right. And she told somebody else, she said, I remember seeing him in San Diego, this guy right here, so-and-so. And, I know what it was. We were at dinner with Minister Farrakhan. Oh. I met the minister. He was on there, because a lot of people have never seen a lighter minister. He likes to have a good time. He's with his family. And he told somebody, because he was in the audience when I was performing, and said, whoever that young man was that was on stage, go find him. I want to meet him.
Wow.
And that's when I saw Shaka, and I met the minister.
Huh.
He said, brother, I was so amazed by your talent. He said, I was so amazed.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that he plays the violin too in class.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays.
Can't get away with age wise.
What'd you say, Miss Joyce?
I'm talking, man. I said, who would you like to meet, stars, that you have not met, because you've met so many people. Is there anybody else that you would like to meet or, perform with?
You know what, to be honest, to answer that, most of the ones that I wished I could have met have passed away.
Right, I know what you mean.
I was this close. I had a chance to meet Michael one time because I met Jermaine Jackson once. I met Jermaine and I met Mrs. Catherine Jackson. I never told that story. I did a performance here in LA one time. It was a big event, and I was singing. I wasn't doing the comedy, but I was singing. But I did a Michael Jackson tribute, and did not know that Miss Catherine Jackson was sitting in the back with Reby Jackson.
Wow.
And so I'm walking toward the back. Someone had pulled my pant leg, and it was Reby Jackson. And I turned, and I turned this way, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Reby Jackson. And so I sat down with her, and she whispered to me, she said, you are amazing. My mother loves you. And I looked over, and I said, there's Miss Catherine. And I said, can I say hi to her? She said, yes. She said, mother, this is the guy that was just on stage. And yeah, but
That
that
is
never
cool.
happened. To meet Michael, that never happened. Prince, I saw Prince live in concert once. I would have loved to have met him, never did, but I met some folks that played with him.
Yeah.
You know, Marvin Gaye. I'm good friends. I'm good friends with Marvin Gaye's youngest sister. She's in Las Vegas, Miss Viola Gay. Matter of fact, she just called me the other day because twice I had the pleasure to come to Vegas to sing. She does a tribute concert in honor of Marvin on his birthday. So I sung one time. I came and sung with her band. So I did I Want You, and then I did a song off the Sexual Healing album. She wanted me to come this year, but I couldn't do it because I had another conflict. So but I'm gonna do it next year. So So hello, Viola Gay. Hi, that's my big sis.
All right.
Let me go back to Shaka. Boy, she on my lip, but I'd have ran my tongue right down her throat.
Brother Ray, hilarious. Brother Ray, watch this. Brother Ray, I'm gonna see the look on your face. She smells so good, Brother Ray. She smells so good. When I sat next to her and I said, "Whoa, sweet thing," I did that to her, and I said, "Through the fire, oh yes, yeah." I loved her. Oh, I love Shaka.
Yeah.
And then I said, Shaka, huh? Shaka.
You know, one of the songs that I liked was Angel.
Which one?
Angel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
I do remember that. And you know, I remember, and that's the thing. I told it's like I said, these are moments that I never could have imagined because I grew up listening to all these artists. And here it's like I'm sitting here next to Shaka, like sitting backstage with Charlie Wilson, with Ron Isley and Ernie Isley. So I remember telling her, I said, I grew up on Rufus. I said, I'm gonna tell you one song that messed her up when I sung, what was that song? I mystify in love.
Yeah. Yes.
So I started singing that to her. So she looked at me and she said, "Oh, wait a minute now. You don't know nothing about that." So we started harmonizing. An everlasting love. So she sung one part and I went up.
Oh, cool.
And I did that.
Yeah.
And she looked over at the minister. She said, "See what I'm telling you? See this dude? Oh my God." Yeah, she just looked at me. She just glared at me. She said, "You are so amazing. Oh my God, you getting everything on pitch and all the stuff." So she was tripping. You know, she was
I bet she was.
Did tell me something good by any chance?
Oh my. I got my clavinet. And you know what? I think that's Stevie. I don't know if y'all know that Stevie playing that on the record. He wrote that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's him on the clavinet.
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder wrote that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you listen to "You Got the Love" by Rufus, that's Ray Parker Jr. on that guitar.
Oh, cool. Dang, it's classic right there too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
You have to go to LA to see that show, huh?
Oh yeah, I got a live concert coming up April the 23rd. I wish you guys were here. I'm doing one of my first live concerts. It's going to be a big music festival out this way.
Oh,
so that's going to be April the 23rd. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice. Me, Trey, and the whole band. You'll see the full band.
Oh, cool.
I want to see that.
Hopefully we'll bring it out that way too. You know, like I said, I'm only just doing comedy shows out that way, but I want to do this time I'm gonna do the music tour. So that way people can see the musical side of Jay Lamont.
Right. Because they need to see that.
If you really have heard, if you hear Trey, this boy here is bad on the percussions. He is bad.
Oh, he is. Oh, amazing. And see, I've been knowing him. I've been knowing Trey since I was a freshman at Langston since 1984.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm right. I was there watching that brother play.
Yeah.
Watching him do all of that. And,
now,
so I'm very proud of him.
He played with Michael McDonald, and I also know he played for several years. He was on the tour with the what is that, Disney, the Lion King or something like that. What's the movie?
You know what? No, I think you're thinking about Michael Bolton. He played with Michael Bolton. Yeah, for a couple of years.
Yeah. He was on stage playing with with Disney, the Lion King or something like that.
I think so. And he did some stuff with Kashif. You know, I remember I did it. He brought me on a performance that Kashif was doing before. Man, he's gone. I can't believe he's gone. Rest in peace, Kashif.
I know.
And I got a chance to perform for Kashif, and we talked. He's worked with Color Me Bad. He toured with Color Me Bad for a while, and of course, After 5. Can't forget After 5. Yeah.
Right. Speaking of people that passed away, I thought I saw a post this morning that you posted about. Remember the gentleman that used to be Bookman on Good Times?
Yeah, Mr. Bookman.
Yeah. He passed.
Yeah, he just died.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I remember him.
Yeah. Yeah, his real name is Johnny Brown, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but it's so funny because when I remember when I was a kid watching Good Times, when I saw him playing Bookman, because he used to be on the Laugh In. He used to do Laugh In, the Flip Wilson show.
Right.
Because he was an impressionist.
Yes.
He was an impressionist and comedian. So he had a great career. I remember I saw him on an episode of Family Matters. He's done Different Strokes and everything. But many people know him as Bookman.
But he also could sing very well too.
Yeah, a very great talent, man. Very great talent. Yeah, I had a chance to meet him. I met man, it's like I said, so I ought to just write a book,
You should. You should.
I met the cast of Good Times. I met the cast of Good Times in Orlando, Florida for Tom Joyner's family reunion. Thelma was there, Bernadette, John Amos, and Mr. Bookman, Johnny Brown. He was so nice. Wow. He was such a nice man. I told him, I said, man, I loved you on Good Times. Oh, thank you. He was so nice.
Wow.
Nice guy.
Well, let me ask you something. Have you ever gotten together with Michael Winslow?
You know what's crazy? We have never met.
Wow.
I've never met Michael, but he knows about me.
Okay.
And here's what's crazy. Somebody mentioned my name to him once, and he said, man, I love that guy. I love that guy. So I was like, wow, he said that? And they said, yeah, man, he loves you. So at least I guess that's how we met, just by word of mouth by somebody else. But never worked with him, never met him.
You two on the same show, we would need an ambulance and
I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
That's for sure.
Yeah. You know what? Years ago, there was another guy I met one time that did a lot of sound effects, and we actually did a show together where they put us up on stage together, and we actually did a concert where we did certain songs with our mouths.
Cool.
I'm doing like a bass guitar sound. He's doing another sound. I think we did Cameo, Word Up. We did such and such, and this is with our mouth.
Wow.
Don't worry, be happy. What's his name, y'all?
Bobby McFerrin.
And Bobby McFerrin too. Oh.
Matter of fact, Bobby McFerrin he's still around today. He's actually doing a musical production up in San Francisco.
Okay.
And I don't know if I told you all this, but I'm also I have another job. I'm also a member of a R&B jazz a cappella quintet. So two of the members of that group are working with Bobby right now as we speak. So
oh wow!
Two of my bandmates. So I'm associated with all of that. So
I tell people, you go.
I don't just do comedy. Like I said, I got my own stuff. I'm working with two groups. I'm a member of this group. I've been to Europe and Switzerland, Germany with one of the groups.
Yeah.
So it's just been an amazing career for me.
Oh man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And all you've accomplished, it still feels like you've only just begun. You got so much more to do.
Yeah. I haven't gotten there yet. That's what I tell people. I haven't gotten there yet. So.
But that's the exciting thing about it. That because you could have easily said, "Oh, I've done all this, and I'm getting old. I'm just going to sit back." But no, you keep reinventing, and like you said, have all these checks, and
Oh yeah.
You're gonna live to over 100 years old because.
Oh yeah. Every now and then I'll get a little royalty check in the mailbox. I got one check one time. It was only for $2, but I praise the Lord like I've never praised before. It was only $2 now. It was only $2. And I kept looking at it. I kept envisioning. Well, it's one of the little residual checks, for like a TV show you've been on. Sometimes you might get a check here, check there, $2. One day they sent me a check for 90 cents. They could have kept that, but 90 cents. But I praise the Lord. I prayed over that check, and I kept looking at that check, wishing I could see two more zeros behind that one zero. If it said $900, yeah, 9,000, but it was 90 cents. I'm like, Lord, I did like this. My hands are large.
Right.
But did they come from Spotify, by the way? No, I'm just kidding.
Say that again.
Spotify. We have a joke about Spotify that they split a penny. Mac last was about 10 years. Spotify
better give me my money because my music is on Spotify. Oh yes, it is.
Yeah,
they gonna pay me.
Yes.
Big time. You have to get a million to get.
I've been hearing about that.
Yeah, it's sad. I got .03, and I'm like,
wow,
a penny. Well, how?
Yeah.
And I don't understand. And you pay that guy $100 million a year for a podcast. I'm like,
Lord have
okay.
mercy. Man, I might need to find a way to get me $100 million. Lord have mercy.
It's your podcast. You'd be great.
Matter of fact, we need to pray right now for that. Let's pray.
Come on, let's put the arm up, y'all. You gotta put that arm up.
So Jay, have you ever got any like roles, like to stand in for any shows or movies or anything like that, being that you're in that,
Yeah, well, I have done a couple of films. Matter of fact, there is one movie that I appeared in. I have it's like a cameo that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, somebody hit me up on my social media and told me that it aired recently on Stars.
Oh, okay.
On the Stars channel. It's a movie called More Money, More Family. It stars Michael Blackson, Little Duval, myself. It was produced by Master P and Silk the Shocker.
Oh,
if
yeah.
y'all know who Master P is, Silk the Shocker. So they've always seen my talent, so they wanted to put me. There was a film that they were doing, so they said, "Man, we want to get you in this film, man. Just playing a little scene." So if you haven't seen it, you can check it out. I think it's on Hulu. I think you can catch it on Hulu as well.
Okay.
And on Stars, but it's called More Money, More Family. So I did that film. There was another film that I did a couple of years back called Fifth Ward. We shot that in Houston.
Okay.
Because I used to live in Houston, so you can check that out. So I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm surprised, But as far as other TV shows, I've done America's Got Talent, Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen. I remember doing Def Jam twice, Showtime at the Apollo. So it's like I said, sometimes I'll sit back and say to myself, I forgot I did that show, I did this show, or whatever.
Right. You got so much going on.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Still waiting on them checks. Where's that check? I'm sorry. Hold on.
Hey, my brother, get ready for the overflow.
When I get an envelope, these are like the royalty checks that come in the mailbox. Let me see what it says here. It says here, hold on here. $1.25. Ain't that something? Glory. I just say glory, hallelujah. $1.25. If we could just put 2 extra zeros behind that, that'll be 1,000. Yeah, 12. Yeah, $12,500.
Right.
Go find 12,000. Not this. I'm sorry, I'm back.
You need your own TV series. I'm serious.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You would be great on it. I think that if I were a producer or a director, I'd give you the script and let you ad-lib, if you know what I mean.
Oh, man. Well, hey.
You know what I mean?
It's worth a try. We can do it.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
All you have to do, Jay, is shoot several scenes and pump it over to the TV, to the pump it over to the stations and stuff.
But Ray, I'm gonna have to put you in there. I'm gonna put you in there with me too, so that way I can let them see who you are. and then all I gotta do is say, man, look here.
Lord have mercy.
Look here.
Man. When I went in that restaurant and I saw that lady, look at her, man. Yeah.
Hey man,
you almost called me the N-word. He said, bravo. Yeah. Not on here. When we get off, then you can say the other word.
Hey man, look here. Let's think about something like that, man. All we have to do is a couple of scenes and shoot it to the networks.
And do it, but to do it, like Ray Charles said, you gotta do it. Do what you gotta do.
I just think you'd be great at it. I just,
Oh man.
See how
we work.
Oh, and Carmen Brunner says she'll see you soon.
Oh my God, Carmen Brunner.
Yeah.
You all, I don't know if you all have ever heard of her or heard
yes.
her.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Have you had her on the show? She's amazing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And there's a chance that she and I may be doing something together. We've got something we're working on, so stay tuned. That's my homegirl.
Yeah.
That's my homegirl. She's from a town of She's from a small town called Bristol, Oklahoma. That's where my father used to pastor a church. So we've been knowing each other as kids. We were childhood friends growing up. So we've always talked about, one day we're going to be doing this as a profession.
Yeah.
And so when I see her now, I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of her.
Oh yeah, we love Carmen. We love Carmen.
We love Carmen.
She's the one that calls him Crisco Kid.
She
calls Ray. She calls Ray Mac Crisco Kid. Long story. We'll get to it later, but it's a long story.
Watch this. Carmen, I hope you're still watching. Hey, Ray, did you see Carmen? Man, let me tell you. Man, Carmen is a fine. But anyway, like I said, man, let me tell you. Man, I'm about to call you the N-word, but brother.
Myself, Gary, and because we was all up in Tulsa with the ads on the green, so Carmen took, we got hungry, so she took a little restaurant, Hispanic restaurant, and I guess we ordered a couple of drinks or something. Boy, I'm telling you, that one drink I had was sure good. And Gary hollered, "Ooh, this stuff tastes good."
It's hilarious, man. I love Ray. Man, let me tell you. Man, let me tell you. Well, you know what? Matter of fact, looking at Ray right now, Ray look like that pastor that's having prayer. You know what? Let me tell you something. The Lord woke me up today, brother. And if you have your Bible with you, let me read from the second chapter. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what Moses said right here. Moses said, let me tell you, brother.
Actually, with Ray, it would be from his own book of Ray.
That part.
The other pastors will be watching him say that night. Nah, he wrong for that. Ray be in the pulpit. Y'all just hating. That's all, brother. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I know the word, brother. I know the word.
Heidi, I was looking that too. You know what? Heidi said Ray is awake.
He is.
Must be awesome, Jay, because at this time, 2 minutes before 4 o'clock, Ray would have had 3 naps.
And that's the truth. That is the truth. Oh.
I love it, man. I love it.
One time, he was just like this. He was on, and we started laughing because of something that the guest had said, and he goes,
No way.
Yes.
He's sleeping on the air. See, I did just see Ray doing this. What you got to say, Ray? Well, man, let me tell you.
And then he act like I heard y'all.
I heard y'all.
Man, I can see Ray doing. Man, I heard you, brother.
I heard. But
man, that motherfucker. Anyway,
I was in Africa.
You know that you awesome today.
I was in Africa.
He didn't wear his wife beater thing. He didn't air. He came dressed right.
He came dressed up. Yeah.
Like you said, he is the life of the show. He's the life of the
I was in Africa last June. Just got in the country, right? I got everything set up. I'm gonna do the show. And somewhere down the line, I went to sleep.
He was out.
He was out.
That time zone messed you up. That's what it was.
And he got into the point where it looked like it was a shadow, and it looked like he was a mountain. That's all. He was just like humped over, and he looked like a mountain.
I'm done.
And then Joyce was worried because he wouldn't respond. Said, "Well, he can't hear us. He's out."
Yeah.
And she thought that he had something else that hurt him, so she called him, and he finally, it woke him up.
Did you want to say bless his heart? Bless his heart. Lord have mercy. Y'all was like, Ray, you got a question? Ray be like, yeah, I'm here. Let me tell you, man. Man, I just got off the plane, man. That son of a. But anyway, like I said, it was a bunch of bull. But anyway, like I said. I'm sorry. I told him, man. Them mother, they was getting on my goddamn, but
That's right. Oh,
son.
I was sitting. I'm loving y'all, man. I love y'all. I love y'all.
That's right.
This was so much fun, man. Look at Ray. Look at Ray. It's the Lord. We're gonna pray. We pray to the old God. Let me tell you, Lord. I've been praying for you. I've been praying, Lord. And Lord, we pray, God. Oh, Lord. Lord, I think I'm high. Lord.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Oh, he got him down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I was sitting at my dining room table when we was doing the show. And I was that Beckley?
With Bickley, not Beckley.
Bickley.
Oh, gosh.
Wine. I said, let me get something to drink with you. Boy, I tell you, I got
Huge
toasted.
jug of rum.
Ooh, I got toasted.
Oh, man, he did too.
Because he put it in his tea that he was drinking, and he
I'm
was
done.
it. And he
I told y'all I'm done.
And he kept adding. And Bickley just had the one glass of wine that she was sipping on for the whole show.
And he just kept going.
He was like,
he opened it up.
With Bickley, and she was just barely sipping on one little wine in a glass.
I can see Ray like, yeah. Oh, that's all you drink. Give me a little bit more. Let me tell you, you know.
Huge bottle of rum.
Yes.
And then he's sitting there pouring and kept pouring.
Man.
Man, let me tell you. Give it. Hand it over here.
Like, look here.
Look here. I got shit on the air in a minute here, but look here. Let me get that number from you. Then I'll call you. Man, I love Ray. Ray, you my new buddy, man. You my new buddy. Boy, I tell you, he just said,
I'll tell you about this off the air. I don't want to put it out like.
Oh, that's too much.
Don't you do it, Joy.
Well, we already tired. It's already time for us to get off.
Okay.
Hey, but Jay, stay on with us at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. But before, okay.
Oh,
Well, let me do this. I want to thank you so much, Jay, for bringing all this joy to us today, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, love the music, love everything that you do, and for our viewers and everything, could you just tell everybody where they can actually get your music and all your art, because I'm sure everybody wants that.
Well, let me first mention. I have a new song coming out called "I'm Gonna Love You,"
yes,
and that'll be on all digital platforms real soon. So, but for all my music, you can go to Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and get everything on all digital platforms. I also have some J Lamont t-shirts. If you want to get a t-shirt with my face on it, you can wear me. Yeah, I call it wear me. Yeah, this is what I call it, my after pandemic trying to get rid of sale. You can go to my website. My website is the J Lamont, TheJayLamont, thejlamont.com. Get a t-shirt, DVDs. I still got old DVDs. I know people ain't using DVDs nowadays, but trying to get rid of sale. So just selling what I can. And if you want to follow me, I'm on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Jammin, J Lamont. So, but like I said, stay tuned for new music coming, more music coming.
Awesome.
Yes, indeed.
And you gonna be in Dallas when?
Oh yeah. I'll be in Dallas, Texas, Friday, March 11th, next Friday, with Felipe Esparza. Very funny guy. We're gonna be in downtown Dallas at the Majestic Theater. That's gonna be March 11th, and then March 19th, I'll be in Palmdale, California. San Diego, April the 2nd. So I got dates coming up. So be on the lookout.
Cool. Very cool.
Yes,
well,
indeed.
Just for me to probably be there, man, I gotta find me a gal to go with me.
not girl, gal. I gotta find me a gal. Well, just like, see, I remember when the Jacksons had that song, Gotta Find Me a Girl. It was, Gotta find me a gal. Sing it, then Ray gonna sing along, Gotta find me a gal. Man, let me tell you about this thing. Ray, we're gonna call him, that's Bobby Womack's cousin, Ray Womack. Let me tell you. He's gonna hold his leg like, let me tell you what I did today. Gotta find me a gal. Let me tell you. Let me see, man. I want to go, man. I gotta find me a guy. You know what I'm saying? What about that? What about that, Bobby? Let me tell you what I'm saying. Because I just want to testify. That's right. I gotta testify, man. Let me tell you, I gotta testify.
You're mad.
Hey Jay.
Ray Womack.
Jay, can you do what? Can you do one impressionist for me before we get out of here? That you do.
Which one?
Don Cornelius.
Oh my God! Where's my microphone? I gotta get my mic.
Don Cornelius.
My microphone.
Don Cornelius from Soul Train.
Everybody, welcome aboard. You're right on time for another ride on the big train. We want to thank some very special people who appeared on the Soul Train. We want to thank my main man, Gary. We want to thank Ray, and Griselda, and Joyce. We appreciate you guys. You come on and boogie with us next week on these same stations. You can fetch your last money. It's called Stone. Yes, honey. Coming up on the next Soul Train, we're going to have Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes and Eddie Kendricks and the Soul Train Dancers. And you can bet your last money song going to be a Stone Gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius. As always, in part of me, wish you love, peace, and soul.
I'm sick of me when y'all said Don had to do it 20 times.
I gotta do it again because that was not the end. No, I love Don Cornelius. Man, God bless Don Cornelius for Soul Train.
Yes.
That was the show. That was my childhood.
Yes, it was.
Let's give it up one time. Let's give it a gang for Gary.
Man. Jay, did you remember the group that was on Soul Train called Fully Guaranteed?
Yes, I saw a clip of that, and I heard the two of the guys are from Oklahoma City, or one of them.
No, Michael Nicholson's a good friend of mine. He's from Oklahoma City, and the two brothers was from St. Louis, and one was out of Fort Worth.
Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So, are they still around today, or do you know any of them?
Yeah, Mike is still living.
Wow.
He's in Oklahoma City.
Because I remember seeing them on the Soul Train. I remember Don Cornelius said, let's get some hands together, gang, for a very special group. Singing their tune entitled, We Can Make It Together. How about it, gang, for Fully Guaranteed? He did his hand like this, fully guaranteed. And the song, you go your way, and I'll go mine. Oh, we can make it together. Yeah, they was jamming. They was on it.
You know something? That was the only hit they done. That was
wow.
Man,
wow.
I think they're just trying to wrap it up, Matt.
Yeah. Try, look, Ray, he's ready.
What took him out was drugs.
Oh, we're still alive. We wish you love, peace, and soul.
All right. Well, dang, man. Again, Jay, thanks, man.
We off now?
Not yet. We're still on.
I was about to say, I was about to start cussing. I'm sorry. No, I ain't gonna do that. Oh Lord, the four-letter words was about to come out.
But again, we want to thank our guest Jay Lamont for being here with us. It was just
the MF. The MF word is inside my mouth saying, are they done yet? Are they done yet? We want to come out, Jay. We want to come out. No, not yet. I'm just, remember, watch this. I'm just going to say, mother, like, stop right there. Mother, stop right
Well, boy, I'm telling you,
look at Ray.
It's all right, Ray. It's all right. Let it all out.
Yeah, Ray.
Boy, it was
have to do that, Colleen. Bring it back. All right. Okay,
It was
Gary.
a pleasure, guys. I can't wait to come back on. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
man. Yes, our pleasure to have me on the show, man. And
Right.
like I said, only thing I can say, see you later. Bye.
And see you back later.
And even
And I have you on the show.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Make sure you get the music. Make sure you get the music.
Yes.
Yep.
Stay in, Jay. Stay in, Jay.
All right.
Even Henry
All
was
right.
saying goodnight, Gracie.
If Mac will let me say goodbye.
Let's go ahead, Joyce.
Goodbye, everybody. Just make sure you look for his music on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Add him to your playlist. Support, support, support.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Grizz, go ahead. Tell
My
us.
turn, okay, because I wanted to say, give a shout out to everybody that was in the chat room, because we had a lot of people in the chat room today.
We did.
Wow. Wow.
We had a lot today.
Wow.
I mean, it was like 25 or so, or over that. So
Uh-huh.
but there's too many people now, and I can't, and there's not enough time anymore. But anyway, still working on who's going to come on next week. So, but still tune in, because even if we don't have an actual guest, we still have some great music.
Right,
And
right.
we still have a lot to pick on with race.
Hey.
Tune in for that.
Oh, yeah.
not only-
Oh, I love Ray. Yeah, don't lose.
Bring
Hang
me
on to
back
Ray.
on. Let's bring me
Hang
back
on.
on. I'll be all right.
Hang on to Ray.
We can't lose our scapegoat. We can't lose our scapegoat.
Do you all mind if I can run this back on my
Ray on the
social
show.
media? Can I play this show on my social media?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
Everybody do the thumbs up that you like the show. Please subscribe to Gary's channel if you haven't. Invite people to come with, please, 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 so we can grow this brand. Thank you again, Jay. Mwah. Thank you. My side face,
Yeah.
my face is hurting so bad from laughing so much.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there.
Please
and we'll
do.
see you next week, okay? We
Okay.
love you.
We love
Ciao.
you. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Ciao.
Matter of fact, I got it. I have a. Are we off now?
Yes.
Are we muted?
No.
Yes.
We're muted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every day, every day, every day, every day. We live, we laugh, we love, we play. Fought for life, no time to play. We ran our race through every maze. The rise, the grind, the price we paid. Yeah, coming from where I'm from. Every day, all day. Now we're understanding life and the reasons we are here. So let us stand upright and make it very clear. Oh, yeah. Hey, every day, every day, every day, every day. Once you made it through each day and you recognize the truth, the strength and confidence is really up to you. Never turning down the chance to be better than before, to succeed in all we do, while God opens every door. Every day, all day. Yeah, coming from where I'm